Martin, how are you getting on?
A couple of mishaps, but all right. Yeah.
Good, good. Now listen, you do a lot of travelling with your job.
Yes.
Stay in lots of different hotels. Have you ever eaten out of a vending machine?
Yeah, but not very often.
No, little snacks?
Yeah, maybe a chocolate bar.
Because the problem isn't vending, is it? It's what's inside. Yeah. For me, I think we need to sort of say what's fair, and fair to me always feels like choice. Like, don't take away my things I like, but is it okay if there's only crisp and chocolate, especially if you're like doing a night shift? Yeah. How are you getting with the cooking?
Flawless.
Come on, hurry up, got to feed this lot.
Coming up, I'm using my DIY skills to create a sociable weekend feast.
Brilliant.
And Martin's getting hands-on in the kitchen.
Use the length
Okay.
and rock it.
Are we still talking about the salmon?
Yes, we are still talking about...
You just said use the length and rock it slowly back and forward.
Down at the end of Southend Pier, we've got the Hobbit himself on a mission to learn to cook for a crowd by making today's special for the whole calf.
So, I don't mind, I'm very proud of you. You've done a great job. Let's just look at your work. Wonderful.
They look a bit like
Homemade.
muffins.
They look a bit like muffins.
Yeah,
And they've doubled in size. Can you see that?
Yeah, look at this
So,
guy.
so we can gently place this in the pan. So these take about 6 minutes on each side on a medium heat. Hands up, how many of you love spinach? I want to give you a little bit of a technique and a method for making it extraordinary. I want to introduce a little bit of something like a spring onion.
We get chopping.
It's quite delicate. How's your knife skills, by the way?
Not bad, actually. Yeah, not bad.
I like the confidence. Is that the roles you've played as some kind of like villain?
No, when I was very young, my mum told me about protecting your fingers.
I think that's pretty good. So I would get a nice knob of butter. You can use a herb, and marjoram is an extraordinary
Let's smell it.
thing. Have a little smell up.
Oh, wow.
So just chop that up if you can. We're going to start with garlic,
Yeah.
and then this marjoram. You can use fresh oregano.
Where's a utensil? I feel like I
The
want to do
utensil
that.
is here before you use like a wand. Have you ever done a wizard roll?
A wizard roll? Oh, it's...
Yeah,
I thought that was
wizard-
food.
Or, you know, Harry
Like an
Potter.
Arctic roll.
Can you smell that?
Yeah.
There's good things happening, right?
Yep.
So we're now going to go in with spinach, and we want to cook it down
Yeah.
so it's quite dense.
Yeah.
Nutmeg. So we'll let that do its thing. Let's have a little look at this. Salmon. Long knife, long technique here. And I'm just going to rock through it. Can you see how thin that salmon is?
Yeah.
Which I think for your brunch that you're training for, this is going to look really good. So, okay, I'm going to now let you have a go at this.
Yeah, wow.
Beautiful. Use the length
Okay.
and rock it slowly but surely.
Are we still talking about the salmon?
Yes, we are still talking about...
You just said use the length and rock it slowly back and forward. Yeah. We're still doing this.
We are.
Wicked.
sir. Yes. Yeah, no, come on. Milk it. Milk it. Here's the spinach. We've taken that huge amount of spinach and it's made that much.
Yeah.
But it will taste badass. So, mate, I'm going to leave you alone. Please do be careful.
Jamie, you know what happened last time you did that?
Yeah.
There was a milk disaster.
Good luck, sir.
I've just got I've got to feel like Jamie Oliver when I do it. I somehow just have the confidence to know that, I can make marjoram happen. Great. Wrong knife.
While Martin gets into character in the kitchen, I've got a job.
Hello.
Now, have a little go of this. What do you have now?
So good. Gorgeous.
What do you like at DIY?
Well, I like a hammer and a nail. Yeah.
Are you better at cooking or DIY?
Cooking, definitely. And you've seen how good I am at that.
Yes.
So imagine the shelves I put up.
Right. Crack on.
Coming up, we're getting healthy choices into vending machines for those in need.
They can eat a lovely little meal like that instead of only having chocolate.
And Martin and I are making sweet music in the kitchen.
That's why we could never have a restaurant together.
In our little calf, we've got one of Britain's best loved actors, swapping Sherlock for smoked salmon. And for his final act, it's time to cook his favourite ingredient.
You can, of course, poach an egg, right? I'm sure you do it
yes,
very well.
I have done that, yeah.
But poaching it for multiple people
Yeah.
can be very stressful
Yeah.
and inconsistent. So I have a little way that I think is quite nice. If you've got little cups, you can just grab a little butter,
Yeah.
just rub it around the outside. We're going to coddle some eggs. The idea of coddling is almost exactly the same as poaching. By doing it in little cups, you can do 10, 20 at a time.
Oh, wow, okay.
It'll take about 4.5 minutes. So while that's kind of doing its thing, I heard a little rumour that on Black Panther, you're a bit of a drummer.
Yeah, not a kit player, because my feet aren't very good.
So is it the Hobbit feet that are the problem?
They're too big. Yeah. No, but up here, I'm quite impressive. But down there, not so much so. But yeah, keep it clean, keep it clean. But no, on Black Panther, I was just coming back from the scene and a couple of the chaps were, they had drums
Giving it
out.
some.
So I can't see people doing that without joining in.
I used to work with a lot of Brazilians.
Yeah.
Come on. That's why we could never have a restaurant
Yeah.
together. We'd never get any work done.
Yeah, exactly. We would be bankrupt within a week.
Here's your muffins. They're looking very good, by the way. Let's take our little friend here. We're going to take our lovely spinach. And this has got obviously butter and the margarine in it, so we don't need to butter the muffin.
Oh, okay.
We have our smoked salmon. Look at that. So your coddled egg
Great.
just kind of comes
Really good.
straight out
I love that.
like that.
I love that.
And then we finish
With some coffee.
with some coffee. Oh, it's the ooze, guys. The ooze moment. And then just a little bit of the old Chervil, which works really well with the hollandaise.
How are we getting on, guys?
And then that, my friend, is your eggs royale.
Cheers, all.
That does look the business, doesn't it?
It does, yeah.
Good?
So good.
Your face says it all.
Oh my God. Thank you. That is really nice, Jamie.
When you just put that little effort into the sauce, the muffins, and the spinach, the flavour just goes to the next level.
And of course, you love the humble egg.
That egg is not humble.
Well, it's regal.
It is very regal.
Now, who wants to taste this? You've got to crack on, my friend. Come on.
Right, okay.
Nearly there, mate. Nearly there.
Yep. Really, all I want to be doing, I just want to eat this. But I've got to pretend to care about this other stuff because apparently these people want to eat it.
While Martin scrambles to serve our diners, we've got a food fight to get back on with. Back at the CAF, Martin's been hard at work creating the perfect eggs royale.
I love the coddling. This perfection of that egg as it comes out is a really lovely thing.
The first one. It's looking good.
Look at that, it's a thing of
mate.
beauty.
Okay, let's do it, Jim. That's
Table-
amazing.
table
That-
here.
Come on. You must be pleased with
I'm
that.
very pleased with that.
There we go.
It's amazing how their just oozes out. Perfect egg. And the spinach, you've got so much flavour. You can just taste the hint of nutmeg. It's just lovely.
Oh my God. That just ready to go.
I have to say, that's a perfect dish. You really smashed that one.
Thanks, man. No, I'm happy, yeah, I'm happy. You can see how things are possible. There you go.
So look at that, guys. That's Martin Freeman's egg royale.
Come on! That is good! Well done, mate. Well done, mate.
Thank you.